Very good morning to all of you, and welcome to Prebell with Team William O'Neill India. I know you might be very excited today, and a lot of things happened overnight yesterday. So evening में अगर किसी को SGX देखने का आदत हो, then it would be a very tough evening if you are long and looking at SGX. Even I think the US market soon after the CPI data, and there was a sharp fall. SGX 750 हो गया था, ऐसा लगता था फिर से डाउन ट्रेंड में मार्केट जाएगा. So that was what the feeling looking at SGX, because see, we are in a rally attempt. That yesterday in evening we discussed that once this low is breached 750, we will be back to a downtrend. So there was a fear for a couple of hours for that, but the thing suddenly changed. And I think when we are in a rally attempt, yesterday we discussed in detail in the stock darbar about the follow through day, that we are waiting for a follow through day that is 1.5% gain on Nifty. And second condition is very important, volume higher than previous session. अगर ये दो condition fulfill होती है, then we will be in a confirmed uptrend, and then we will be ready to add the stocks. So अगर आज follow through day आता है, Monday से we will be adding new stocks. We will be back in a confirmed uptrend, but for that these two conditions should be satisfied. So what we are looking for today is that 270 के ऊपर निफ्टी क्लोज हो. ठीक है, 217 के ऊपर अगर निफ्टी क्लोज होता है somewhere around this level on a volume higher than the yesterday's session, तो इसके ज्यादा वॉल्यूम पे अगर निफ्टी 17,270 के ऊपर बंद आता है, the closing should be over there. So that is when we will consider today's session as the follow through day. If you look on the chart, the first level of resistance could be these 270, 300 के around का zone, because 21 DMA, if you look over here, there is somewhere around 300, 310 level. So that is an important level to move above. And if we are able to do that, then I think there can be a trend change. So today's day is very important to watch out for in terms of the action in the leading stocks, action in the Nifty's volume. So both the things are very important. Okay, so moving ahead, a lot of results today. So the banking sector, we have Fed Bank to result, Tata Elxsi, Oberoi Realty, the cement sector, Shree Cement, Bajaj Auto will be reporting the results. So yes, everything started in the evening at 6. After this data, the CPI came at 8.2 versus the estimate of 8.1. अभी इतना भी खराब नहीं आया था कि 5.3-4% गिर जाए मार्केट, इतना भी अच्छा नहीं आया कि मार्केट 3-4 पॉइंट बढ़ जाए. ठीक है, but market is not about just the data, it's about the expectations. It's about the event getting over. So a lot of things plays in the market. You never know if there is a short covering, if this is a deceiving move, because ऐसा नहीं है कि US market में ऐसे moves नहीं आते. So I was just looking at the chart of US market. अभी 4th और 5th अक्टूबर को आप देखना US मार्केट में. ठीक है, 2 दिन में 6 ऑलमोस्ट डाउ जोन्स 6% बढ़ा था इन दिस 2 सेशन. ऐसा नहीं बहुत पुराना है, अभी 10 दिन पहले 4th and 5th अक्टूबर या 3rd and 4th अक्टूबर, आई थिंक 2 दिन में 6% डाउ जोन्स बढ़ा था. ठीक है, वहां से फिर से गिरना स्टार्ट हो गया. सो द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग इज द टेक्निकल, द रूल्स, क्या वो सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि उस टाइम ऐसा नहीं था, ना तो फॉलो थ्रू डे आया था, ना ही कोई रूल ऐसा सपोर्ट कर रहा था कि यूएस मार्केट अप ट्रेंड में चला जाए, इवन आफ्टर द 6% रैली इन 2 days, राइट? सो today also, yesterday also, it didn't happen in the US market. But let's see, if the rule base, we see that Indian market is getting upgraded, we will do it, and we will watch out for the quality stocks. But yes, after this CPI inflation, again, the same thing started, that the Fed will continue the 75 bips rate hike and all those things. The good thing about the IT sector today is the Infosys result. So it beat estimates on all fronts. The PAT growth was good. The constant currency revenue guidance was increased to 15 to 16 from 14 to 16%. So at least the lower band को ऊपर कर दिया, 14 की जगह 15 कर दिया. EBITDA margin का थोड़ा उल्टा किया है, 21-22 की जगह 21-23 की जगह 22 कर दिया हायर बैंड. And board approved the buyback program of around 9300 crore. कुछ 17,000 crore उनके पास cash है अभी. And maximum price is 1850. And guys, this is through open market. हाँ, वो टेंडर वाला नहीं है कि शेयर लेके बैठ गए, उसको दे दिया, जैसे टीसीएस में हुआ था लास्ट टाइम कि वो लोग शेयर कुछ ले लेंगे, बाकी के वापस दे देंगे. ऐसा नहीं है. दिस इज द ओपन मार्केट बायबैक. तो इसमें वो कोई रिटेल कोटा, ये कोटा, टेंडर करना, वो सब होता नहीं है. सो ask your financial advisors before how you go through this TCS buyback. Sorry, Infosys buyback. Angel One also reported a good set of Q3 number. The PAT growth was excellent, around 60%. The revenue growth was around 45%. Margin अच्छा खासा expand हुआ उनका. I think 40% plus उनका margin चला गया है. Mindtree also PAT was above the estimate. The growth was around 8% on a QOQ basis. And if you look at the revenue growth was also very decent. Margin was almost flat at around 19%. So no bad news from the IT sectors. I think persistent का result आया था, and that was a bit on the weaker side, the PAT. But let's see how it is. Global market, yes, down था 2-2%. वहां से सब डाउ वाउ सब ऊपर आ गया 2 से 3%. Asian market is trading well. So Nikkei, Kospi more 2-3% higher. Shanghai 1.5% higher. If you look at SGX, 300 तो already दिखा दिया है opening में. So there will be a major gap in the opening. So don't try to play these kind of gaps and games in the market. Just wait for the follow through day confirmation. Levels के confirmation देखो. The stocks अगर आप hold कर रहे हो और अगर लो वॉल्यूम पे डेड कैट बाउंस है ना, तो वो पकड़ लेना पड़ेगा. ठीक है. अगर आपका स्टॉक लो वॉल्यूम पे, छोटे वॉल्यूम पे बड़ा बाउंस देके फिर खत्म हो गया, देन यू शुड बी वेरी केयरफुल. ऑन द फ्लिप साइड, if you see that the volume is high when the stock that you are holding or the stock which is in your watch list or the index, अगर high volume पे bounce आता है, ठीक है, convincing close आता है in the upper half of the day's range or at least top quartile. So what I'm trying to say over here is कि top quartile पे closing important हो जाता है. So let's say कि आज अगर 300 और maybe 250 का range रहता है, then you want somewhere closing above 300 level, the upper half. Or the more positive is in the top 25% of the day's range. So this is a very positive close, right? And this is a good close in the top 50%. But अगर नीचे के 50% में होता है, then you should be very careful, right? Because ऊपर से इतना 50% जितना gain दे दिया, that is something which is not you want to look out for. So these are few things to keep in mind for today's session: the follow through day, the action in the leading stocks, most importantly the volume और closing कहाँ पे आता है. So that's it for today's session. See you again at 4:30 in the evening, where we will analyze how the day went, and if we get a follow through day and on a higher volume, we will discuss about the confirm uptrend and the watch list stocks. So thank you for joining the session.